How's it going, everyone? In this video, I want to give you guys yet another update on PlayStation Plus Extra. This is something that I want to regularly do, and I want to make sure I give you guys a heads up well before the games actually leave a PlayStation Plus. So, gonna give you guys a heads up on that in this video. A great game, kind of an underrated game. It'll be leaving in just over a week, so if you have any interest in playing a great horror title, we'll get to that. On top of that, speaking of horror games, a new survival horror title will be hitting PlayStation 5 on November 15th. It'll also be coming to PS4 in early 2023. We'll talk all about Do Not Open, and we have a bit of an update on Need for Speed Unbound. We'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, Soma is in fact leaving PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium on October 18th. I guess it's a part of the extra tier, so, you know, Premium obviously gives you the existing benefits. Soma's a fantastic game. It is a great survival horror title made by Frictional Games. What I really liked about this game is it really absorbed you into the world of the game, and it's not like it was an action-heavy game or anything like that. More of a psychological game, but immersion I thought was top tier in Soma, and I think that's one of the most important aspects for a horror game that's really trying to be, you know, more of a methodical horror game. Like, you could do more action-y horror titles, no problem, but Soma went for a different vibe, and I think it's a really great one that I would highly recommend. On top of that, it should also be noted that Red Dead Redemption as well as Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare will be leaving the month of October the 17th. That is a part of PlayStation Plus Premium. Obviously, it's a streaming service. I don't know how many of you guys take advantage of that. Soma also has a pretty cool setting in this underwater remote research facility. I loved the game back in 2015. I paid $30 when it came out, and you know, I know a lot of people give Frictional a lot of credit for their work on Amnesia, and definitely that was their coming out party, but Soma, in my opinion, was their best game. Again, I want to keep you guys up to date with games leaving subscription service, the PlayStation Plus Extra subscription service as well. We kind of goofed with Red Dead Redemption 2. I believe it was last month, and my apologies for that. I had known about it, and I had keep telling myself, okay, we'll cover it very soon, and very soon became the day that it was being removed, or maybe the day before, and I totally goofed on that. My apologies. We'll be good about this going forward, but for those of you that are going to get mad, this is the kind of the law of the jungle when it comes to subscription services. Games are gonna come in, games are gonna go. If you look at Netflix all those years ago, comparatively speaking of what Netflix is now, yeah, Netflix has gotten a lot of great stuff, but a lot of stuff has left Netflix if you were a fan of a subscriber to Netflix way back in the day. That's just what's gonna happen. Happens to Game Pass, happens to, I should say, PS Plus Extra, and even like a couple months ago, and somebody left a comment saying they were playing Shadow Warrior 3 when it was available through PlayStation Plus, or it was PlayStation Now at the time, and that was like a big budget game that just hit the platform, and by the time they were getting ready to finish it, it had left the service. So yeah, kind of gotta be you know, on the know about things like that. And Soma is a game that, man, you would think they would keep it available till Halloween. It's like completely thematic for the month of October, but hey, you can complete it a little bit before Halloween, get through it by October 18th, it'll be available there. By the way, the game also goes on sale for super cheap, so if you do enjoy the game and you want to own it, don't be paying $30. It literally goes on sale for like $6, so like buy it at $6. And it's a very short game, so if you want to play through it before it leaves the service, easily can do that. Might take you a sitting, maybe 2 sittings at the most, to get through Soma. So yeah, we'll keep you guys up to date on all the know on that. Again, we still don't know the PlayStation Plus Extra lineup for the rest of this month, so once we get an update on that, we'll be sure to let you guys know. Alright, moving on from that, speaking of survival horror games, Do Not Open is a brand new survival horror title launching November 15th for PlayStation 5 and PC. It will ultimately be coming to PlayStation 4 in early 2023. Now, this is a game that was initially scheduled to have PlayStation VR support. However, that has been scrapped. Instead, a definitive VR version of the game is being developed for PlayStation VR 2. That'll launch sometime in 2023. The game itself, again, will be out November 15th. The game notes in October 1994, 3 film students disappeared in the woods while filming a documentary. A year later, their film was found. Venture into a land haunted by the souls of the dead from the fierce and deadly Battle of South Mountain during the Civil War and an infamous witch hunt, and struggle to escape the fictitious house of Ellie Kedward, better known as Blair Witch. A a house you are trapped in as you search for your wife and daughter. A tragic story inspired by real events about a man's fight to keep all reason and turn off the voices in his head. Schizophrenia or reality, designed as a true survival horror infused with vulnerability and fear, much like what Soma offers, mind you, and an emphasis on hiding rather than fighting. There are no second chances. Your character only has one life. The game notes a disturbing survival horror inspired by escape room mechanics, old school survival horror, procedurally generated, designed for replayability, and compatible with virtual reality as well. So there you go with that. Again, the game will be coming November 15th. More horror titles, I know. When we talk about horror, when we talk about PlayStation, Silent Hill is the one that everybody's always going to think about, but keep an eye on some of these lower key horror titles. Some of them turn out to be pretty interesting, and a lot of them do come out. Not all of them turn out to be great, but this one looks pretty cool in its own right if you're into horror titles. Kind of missing that October window once again, but hey, I think maybe I'm overrating the necessity of having horror themes during Halloween. But nonetheless, again, November 15th for that. Lastly, worst kept secret of 2022, Need for Speed Unbound. It will be dropping December the 2nd, and the tweet notes, new drip, spin the block, and stun on the ops. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. CEST, a trailer for Need for Speed Unbound will drop. We got a GIF that, you know, showcases some of the gameplay. It looks like an over-the-top arcade racer, man. Obviously, a different bit of stylistic changes when it comes to Need for Speed Unbound, but, yeah, I'm excited for it, but, $70 for a Need for Speed game is gonna be a little bit of a hard sell. I really see, like, I don't think $70 is gonna be that much of an issue for the games that people really want to play. Need for Speed is one of those IPs that I really do feel like, you know, it doesn't hold the cachet that it once did. It's not one of those IPs that people go, oh yeah, Need for Speed, I gotta play this day one. It's a franchise that, yeah, people had their love for it back in the day, but it has been very, very hit or miss. So I really do believe that that $70 price tag is really gonna push a lot of people away. I wouldn't have said that to be the case for a lot of games, but this is one I do think that's going to be something to be aware about, and I do foresee the game going on sale fairly quickly. Look, it's going to miss the Black Friday season and those discounts, but I could easily see it getting down to $50 by the end of the year, and yes, it comes out December 2nd. I'm still saying I think it could get discounted to $50 by the end of the year. That's just my 2 cents, maybe. That's a little bit of a stretch. I don't know. We'll see, but yeah, a new trailer for that, and again, so far what we've seen has looked pretty cool, but Need for Speed has been very hit or miss in recent outings. That's going to do it for me. Again, Soma will be leaving PS Plus Extra and Premium in October of 2022. Along with that, Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Undead Nightmare leaving on the 17th as well. Play Soma ASAP. If you're streaming, play Red Dead ASAP as well. If you're interested, survival horror game Do Not Open, dropping November 15th for PlayStation 5 and PC. Early 23 for PS4, in development for VR2. And Need for Speed getting a brand new trailer tomorrow morning. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.